Are the portals the vendor's friend or the estate agent's friend? Today I'm joined by Colby Short, who is the co-founder of GetAgent. Colby, portals, Rightmove, Zoops, and On the Market, are they the estate agent's friend or the vendor's friend? Talk to me.
Well, I'd say the first thing I would say with a lot of confidence is they're not the vendor's friend.
I mean, we have forgotten the buyer's friend. Are they the buyer's friend?
Yeah, I'd say they are the buyer's friend. I'd say kind of generally it's made it a lot simpler for people to see property in one location. I don't have to sign up to the 15 agents who might be selling property in my area, which in a market which is so fragmented is handy. So I think as a buyer, I think they do really help. As a vendor, I think they don't really help at all. So, and there's obviously a friction there because who pays estate agents? Kind of the estate agent pays the estate agents, and they pay a subscription, a fixed fee, kind of monthly, and everyone pays, whether they're a good estate agent or a bad estate agent. So as a vendor, if I'm looking to find an estate agent, I want a good estate agent. I don't want a bad estate agent. Rightmove and Zoopla, one of the big things that they provide to estate agents or offer to estate agents as part of their service is vendor leads. But Rightmove and Zoopla can't just send the vendor leads to the best estate agent because every estate agent is paying them a subscription. So
you have to pay for them, don't you?
well, you need to pay for them on some of the products. I guess generally kind of just being present on the websites helps generate some vendor leads.
Hold on a second. You're describing yourself at GetAgent here, aren't you?
No, and this is the big difference. So, over the years at GetAgent, we've toyed with charging a subscription. It would definitely help us. We wouldn't be paid on completion, don't have to worry about pipeline risk, etc. But the way GetAgent works is we only want to work with good estate agents. In an area, if there are 20 agents, 6 are really good, 14 are less good, we care about working with the 6. We don't want to try and create a product where we can work with the 14. We want to work with the 6. So from our perspective, we have on the one side of our marketplace vendors who want to find somebody to sell their property. And then on the other side of our marketplace, we have really good estate agents. We're not bothered about less good estate agents. So we don't have that same, so Rightmove, Zoopla, they need to worry about all of the estate agents. They need to get all of the estate agents, vendors. We're just worried about connecting vendors to the best estate agents. And that's why, I mean, you've spoken about your pie charts in the past that you really don't like.
Because it's bragging.
Okay, it's bragging, but I think the other thing is that anyone can draw an area on some of these charts where they're all the best estate agent in the area. And if you're a vendor, you have 3 agents come round to give you valuation, all 3 of them come round with some sort of Rightmove report saying I'm the best in the area. The vendor then doesn't trust Rightmove. They don't trust the estate agents because they can't all be the best. And it just continues to create this environment where agents are kind of untrustworthy.
And that's why you believe at GetAgent, and we don't want to turn this into an advert, but you're judging estate agents on cold, hard, objective facts like how many listings, how many sales, how close to the asking price, how quick.
Yeah, so we provide vendors with the information and data to make a more informed decision. So, and that's that objective data that you recommended, that you suggested. Is it a foolproof way of doing it? Are there challenges to that methodology? Are there things we could maybe do better? Does it miss some nuance sometimes? Absolutely. But if you take 1,000 vendors and they all choose their estate agent through GetAgent, or they all just choose their estate agent the normal way, I strongly believe that the ones that choose the estate agents through GetAgent would have a much better outcome.
On GetAgent, and so we are going to do a separate video, ladies and gentlemen, on GetAgent, and I've got some really juicy questions, so do check that out. But there are a number of criteria that you judge estate agents on. Is there one particular criteria that seems to attract more people than others? Because you've got quickest, closest to asking price, most experience, which is most listings. What's the other one? There's another one, isn't there?
No, it's just 3.
Just the 3.
Yeah.
Do they split? Do the leads come evenly split between the three?
So normally we suggest that people book 3 valuations. The average is 2, because oftentimes people would have had 1 valuation already.
And on your website, if I click on one, will it give me the option, do you want to book any more? I haven't got to go through the whole rigmarole again.
No. You can book as few or as many as you like.
Okay.
And it's actually, there's no obvious kind of bias towards one of the 3.
Nice.
I think actually sometimes people will just choose the ones that have the badges that are could be those 3 that you just mentioned.
And you don't need to pay. You don't need to be a member of or part of your, the system that you have where agents can opt in to get these leads. If another agent in that is the best agent in that metric, you'll say so, won't you? And I've seen that myself.
Yeah. So a common misconception is that people have to pay to be on GetAgent. And that's often kind of in the same comment section as a suggestion that people won't take me off of GetAgent even though I've asked them not to. So it's clear there's some misunderstanding about what we do.
Well, again, we're going to deep dive on that one. So do check that one out, ladies and gentlemen.
So we will show the best 7 agents according to our algorithm, whether those agents work with us or not. And that again is our commitment to transparency and to being independent. If the fastest seller, most experienced, or best valuer are agents who don't work with us, we will still highlight those agents on the shortlist appropriately. So that's something which we're really passionate about.
Maybe we could talk about that one in the actual video itself. So please do check that one out. Thank you very much for your time today, Colby.